So it was known as the giant-killing weekend, I think. Real Sociedad with their historic win over Barcelona. I could see David Moyes' smile all the way across the country as he was delighted to get that win, to perhaps shed the cobwebs of his managerial career, which happened to go downhill in Manchester United. But another big game, Valencia versus Real Madrid. The reason we want to talk about this game, yes, we understand it's Tuesday, but we want to talk about this, one, because I'm back, and because Valencia have done something that Atletico Madrid have only kind of manufactured in the La Liga. It was getting a little frustrating watching the La Liga every weekend, Real Madrid and Barcelona smashing teams, mostly Real Madrid. We know they went on that 22-game winning streak, a few away from the record, and they were trying to beat that. And some people ask me, what does it mean that this 22-game winning record has now been shut down? It means absolutely nothing. It just means that another team have competed against Real Madrid. Now they got a little bit complacent. They started to do things in that game that they haven't done before. They started to look a little bit like the old Real Madrid, where they'd get frustrated at physical challenges, where they'd start to get involved with their opponent. We know Ramos was lucky not to go off with the second yellow. And many people think that we're Real Madrid fanboys here, but we're not. We're here to tell you that they're human. They have actually been decided now that they're human because they lost against Valencia, who shut them down quick. They made sure that they couldn't pass the ball around in the final third, and they got in their face. In the La Liga, in Spain, this is something that when it happens, I like to see it more. Atletico Madrid would not give opponents a yard of space, and they'd let you know that they're there. Close you down, bang, a little hit in the back. I'm there, I'm going to mark you. And that's what Valencia did. And they got like 5 or 6 yellow cards. One notable player who I thought was best was Nicolas Otamendi, the Argentinian defender. My God, he made some amazing interceptions, shut down Gareth Bale, which we know is very hard to do. And he was the one that drove Valencia forward. They went 1-0 down against Real Madrid. How many times have we seen that in the La Liga this season, where Real Madrid go 1-0 up and they'll go on and win 4 or 5-0? So it was absolutely refreshing to see that they didn't get their 23rd straight win. And now that the La Liga becomes a little more interesting, because Atletico Madrid are right up there with Barcelona and Real Madrid. And of course, this weekend is Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. Tomorrow, Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. So a lot of things happening in the Spanish football leagues as we go from the domestic cups and the league. So, a little breakdown. You know what happened. Ronaldo gave him the lead with a penalty. I don't even know what number of penalty that is for him. He scored a bunch this season, but he continues to score. He could have gave them a further lead, but his shot was saved as he clipped in front of the defender. But then Valencia, they rallied back in the second half, and all credit to them. They made sure to get in Real Madrid's face and not let things go. So Gaia made a superb diving run, 53rd minute. And then before Otamendi made some great interventions, and he was the reason why they started to go forward. And it's not as much as his challenges, but then he sent that towering header as he rose above Sergio Ramos to put it into the back end and put Valencia 2-1 up. And you see what it meant to their fans, to their players. They sang ole 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 towards the end. It meant everything to them because they haven't been up there with the big dogs of Real Madrid and Barcelona for the past few years, ever since their David Villa era. But definitely good for Valencia, good for the La Liga. Let's see if Real Madrid can bounce back. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to TYT Sports. Follow us on Twitter at TYT Sports and me at Francis_Max. So hope everyone has a good 2015 because we're ready for it here.